I'm here at the airport. I've actually been here for about 5 hours. It is currently 4:30 a.m. at the Seattle airport. I am on my way to Barcelona, Spain. This is probably the most spontaneous trip I've taken, but so far, so good. I mean, everything seems to be falling into place. So maybe this is the new vibe. Just pack a bag and go. We shall see. Stay tuned. So I pretty much just stayed up all night. I wanted to sleep on the plane and adjust to Spain's time zone. But when I tell y'all I was so sleepy by the time the morning came around. Okay, it is currently around 7:30. I just checked my bag and I'm headed to my gate. I think, 6, 7, maybe 8 hours early until my flight actually leaves. But I am crashing right now. I've just been up since yesterday, so I'm falling apart. Okay, you guys, it is about an hour and a half before my flight boards. I'm currently 26th out of 28 people on the standby list, so I'm feeling like I'm going to make it, but we shall see. I have made it to España. I have gotten through customs, gotten my bags. I've gotten some euros, and I think I'm gonna try to take the bus. I feel like traveling right now is so easy, so like everything has been happening so quickly. I got my bag super fast, got through customs super fast, and now let's see if I can take the bus. Okay, I am almost to my Airbnb. I've taken a bus, gotten off at the wrong stop, walked, taken the subway, and now I'm taking the tram. Hopefully I will do this correctly so I can get to where I need to go. But first thoughts of where am I? Of Barcelona. It's reminded me a lot of Mexico City. Like I'm looking around, I'm like, wait, am I in Mexico City? It is a very like walkable, well-designed city, so it actually is pretty easy for me to navigate. And people are pretty helpful. Like I have, my usual, actually I have one less bag than I usually do, and every place I've gotten off of, someone has offered to actually help me with my bags. So that's nice. I mean, I usually am a damsel in distress, so I'm glad that regardless of where I go, people sense that. But here we go. I have made it to my Airbnb. I have showered, changed, shaven, all the things. I really needed that refresh. I still have not taken a nap, but who needs sleep when you're on vacation? My Airbnb, it was last minute, and I am trying to approach a more economic perspective for this trip. So I'm trying to prioritize, I guess, the experience and not the accommodations. With that being said, all I'm saying is, it's a little underwhelming. I think the amenities of this Airbnb outweigh the actual room. And I already knew that it was going to be like kind of like an apartment style dorm, because it's like a student housing building. But I think, yeah, I'm just bougie at this point. So I just have high expectations, and there have just been things that could have been improved. But I'm not going to dwell on that. I'm going to embrace the fact that, you know, this is just a spur of the moment trip and I got a place to stay that's a good location. I'm pretty close to a lot of things. And I'm young and I'm ready to hit the city, okay? So I think I'm gonna go to the mall. I've been dying to go to the Zara. Like, look what I have on right now. Like, very basic. I'm still on a budget, but I do want to shop. So this is gonna be a fun experience to kind of see what, you know, the Spain version of Zara has, because, you know, I've heard so many great things. So we shall see. Okay, I'll finish my shopping. I think I did go a little overboard, but I feel like it's the beginning of summer, so I got a lot of stuff that I can just kind of mix and match throughout the summer. So that's how I'm rationalizing it. And it's tax free, so I pretty much save money. But I'm here now having some food. I ordered too much. I pretty much ordered 2 entrees. So I'm gonna take 1 to go. But this is my first day in Barcelona. I feel like I'm fitting right in. So stay tuned. Buenos dias, mis amores. It is May 23rd, 2026. It's my first full day here in Barcelona. And I'm gonna just tell you guys, last night I had to lock in. We missed quite a bit. I did a facial, redid my hair, you know, did some more planning, did my itinerary for the day. And I guess I'm basically deciding that I'm gonna break up the full day that I have here and part of the morning tomorrow before I go to Costa Brava. But I'm feeling really good, you guys. Like, I called my mom yesterday and I just like talked to her a little bit. And I don't know, I feel like my parents, like, I am very fortunate because my parents are always down for my bullshit. Like, they always, whatever weird or strange idea I make, my parents are always like, you know what? Yes, you make that strange idea. So I'm feeling like, okay, are you enabling me or are you just like being supportive? What's the difference? I'm not quite sure. But yeah, so it is approximately, I think it's probably like 9 right now. I'm about to get dressed. I'm going to, I think, Spice and Brunch. I think that's what it's called. Sipping something. I'm going there. I'll give you guys the official name. But yeah, you guys know, like, this is my Eat, Pray, Love trip. This is my You, Me, and Barcelona trip. So in my head, I'm imagining something magical happening. But, you know, maybe the magic is me just being here and being able to just see the city. And I think it may just be me entering a new phase of just wanting to go places more sporadically and not have, I guess, things as buttoned up as I may have wanted them to be, or just what I'm, I guess, used to. Because it's like, I don't know, there is beauty in spontaneity, and I am a type A personality, so like traveling like this definitely like is good because it's like improvised, but I'm type A, so I still am able to plan quickly too. So you know, whatever. But I'm about to get my day started. I'm about to put my music on. Follow me. This is about to be a good time. So, Barcelona, let's get it started. Even if a nigga gotta ride it, get it. Blackjack in the cut seat, no. A nigga got a limited credit.
saying I got growing up to do. 6 pallbearers to carry that casket. I put the man in manipulation when I can't believe it. I really get angles and plenty more examples that had you going door to explore outside when I turn a blind eye because it's more than painful. Yeah.
Okay, it's currently 9:38. I told myself I want to be out of here by 10. So I'm doing pretty good on time. I feel like I woke up and I took my my head stuff, my sleeping, my bonnet and stuff off, and I had some type of mystery bump. I'm like, oh my gosh, we hate a mid-trip mystery bump. So I feel like I always do the old school toothpaste on the forehead, and I feel like it usually works, so I'm not gonna fix it if it's not broken. Hopefully it at least just makes the swelling go down a little bit. I think it's just swollen, I don't know. My body has gone through a lot in the last couple of hours, so I'm just happy to still be here. But here we go. Okay, you guys, I am ready to go. This is the finished look. I feel like I'm giving I'm giving boho preppy. So, relaxed, effortless, go with the flow, but still, a little dapper, a little put together. Let's do the full look. I got these little short shorts on, little short shorts on. And then my striped socks. I designed these socks. I feel like this is just an easy little running around outfit. And I got this hat yesterday that I may throw on. Kind of gives it like a New Yorker vintage vibe. I think I look cool. Cool, but studious. And then I also have these glasses if I really want to give the studious vibe. I feel like if I saw this guy, I would think, okay, he has a story. Where is he from? What's he about? I feel like I look vintage, which I think is cute. Vintage 90s gay. I'm a part of the House of Pendarvis or something. Yeah, I feel like I'm giving Brooklyn vibes right now. But, all right, let's start the day, guys. Okay, I have just finished brunch. I'm now walking to the Arc de Triomphe. Brunch was really good. I will say that Spain is giving me Mexico City. I cannot stop thinking it. The streets are clean, quiet, empty, just like Mexico City. I feel like the architecture is similar. I mean, colonization is real, but I guess it's interesting coming back to, the reference city. But I got a 25-minute walk ahead of me, so I'm going to walk off the chicken and waffle and the mimosas. Charge my phone a little bit. I did realize I left my portable charger at home, but we are rocking and rolling. Okay, you guys, I've made it to Sagrada Familia. I am currently at 16,000 steps, and the jet lag is jet lagging, so I am barely making it, but I am trying to get all of my sightseeing today, so we are still going. Now, it looks like there's a very long line to actually get on the inside of Sagrada Familia. So I'm debating if I want to wait in it or if I just want to admire from the outside. I don't know. But she is something. It's so good. You guys, I think I'm lit, but I don't want anybody else to know that I'm lit. You know, it's that kind of vibe right now. Trying to keep it together. Trying, okay? Okay? But I really enjoyed my late lunch. I'm walking now to the cable cars. I'm trying to get some views. But it is a walk. And I'm walking, baby. I love being mean by old people. It is my favorite thing. I feel like when I get old, I'm gonna be mean mugging people too. They won't give a damn. Okay, because at that point, it's like, I'm not hiding it anymore. I'm old. They didn't say anything about a hike when they talked about these cable cars. But I guess this is what I needed after that food. But this was not what I had in mind. I thought it was going to take me up. Now I have to walk up and that takes me back down. I'm confused. castle right now. Look at the doors. Be gone, peasant. It's kind of hard for me to enjoy places like this because while I'm thinking about how beautiful the views are and how picturesque the scenery is, I just think about the people who actually lived here and, you know, the damage that they did to the world and just destroying people's cultures, enforcing their own religious beliefs onto people, vilifying different groups of people. But you know, the views are gorgeous. Back to the rest of the video. Let me out! Get me out of here at once! Justice! The people want justice! Buenos dias. It is currently 6:35. What's today? May 24th. It's Sunday. I'm checking out of this Airbnb today. I'm about to go get a workout in and do some laundry. Hopefully I can find an oven because I bought a pizza last night thinking, oh, my Airbnb has an oven. Then I realized, oh no, it only has a microwave and a stovetop. So hopefully I can eat this pizza. But I'm up, about to get a little pump in before I head to Costa Brava. I'm trying to, make sure the body's together. And yeah, we are still going. Let's get this day 2 started. Bye. I'm trying to figure out where the laundry room is. Let's see. P1. Y'all, I'm in the laundry room. It is so cute in here. Looks like it's very easy to use and understand. Of course, everything has an app, so gotta download the app, make my account, and then I'm gonna wash my clothes and then go get a workout in. Okay. This is apparently where the gaming and the cinema area is. I want to see what the cinema is looking like. Oh, this is so cool. Black girls do not look good in blue light. This is a vibe, honestly. Guess I'm the only person here. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get it in.
Hey. You know how sticky it get. Hey. You know how sticky it get. Hey. You know how sticky it get. Hey. She want me to play with that cat. Hey. She love how I make it on wet. Hey. You know how sticky it get.
Okay, this is very high tech. So basically, it's almost like a video game where it's basically like making sure your form is okay and you're pushing in the right areas. Let me see if I can get it while I actually do it. Okay, this is a shoulder press. I feel like, I always feel like my gym is the best gym, but this, look at the lighting in here. I look great, honestly, right now, as rough as my hair is. But I feel like so they ask you like what you're going for. I'm trying to tone. And I guess if you have the app, you can kind of track your, I guess, goals. Y'all, this is hard. I feel like it's really making me focus on my form, which is good. But they're having me do sets of 15. I usually do sets of like 8 to 10. I'm like, no wonder people here are so fit, because they got the stuff we ain't even got yet. Okay. This is a lower row machine. Get that back together. Let's talk about that back rolls.
Hey. You know how sticky it get, hey. You know how sticky it get, hey. You know how sticky it get, hey. She want me to play with that cat, hey. She love how I make it on wet, hey. You know how sticky it get, hey. Hey yo, Eric, bring them girls to the stage, cause somebody's getting paid, and free big slime out the cage, and shorty tried to play it cool, but now she wish she would've stayed, cause every song that I made is ringing like I got engaged. I love my guys, I wouldn't. Hey, I'm doing my big one. You doing the little one. This is what you call me. Pocket full of money, so my pants keep falling. I'm a money getting me at my national, but you better bring them nice. We ain't fighting that she like them. I done went for rules and I don't even bang. Shout out G, we ain't your elbow, your whole damn game. Shout out G, that's my boo. She know that I claim.
Okay, I just finished up my workout. I feel like the vacation is starting to settle in. Either it's that or the edible. But I'm having a great morning. My laundry's finishing up. I'm about to go back, shower, change, get ready to go to Costa Brava and check out. But definitely we'll be back. And that gym was just, I feel like I've not really prioritized having a gym in my apartment, but that definitely changed my perspective, because that was just so nice. And I feel like I felt more inclined to work out longer because there weren't as many people there. It's just the fact that they don't have as many machines, which is, a challenge.
Talk up.
Somebody's playing Jacquees. I had to stop. Okay, I just decided I want to be clean shaven today, so. T-Pain does not get the credit that he deserves. People are complaining about this AI music, but if you really want to talk about it, T-Pain. Sorry to interrupt the video, but this conversation was getting a little too juicy for YouTube, so I wanted to move it over to my Patreon, also known as my Xaetreon. Yes, you have the brand. So I will be having more in-depth conversations about my conspiracies, music, culture. I'll be posting the unedited versions of my travel vlogs that I can use the full songs, can go into detail on my Xaetreon. So if you are interested in my content, you want to see more of me, more exclusive content, go to my link in the bio at the bottom of this video. Now back to the rest of the video. I am all dressed, refreshed, and blessed, okay? I am about to head to Costa Brava. It's gonna be about 2 hours for me to get there, and then I booked my ticket for the garden at I think 2:30. So hopefully that those timelines will align. But Barcelona, it has been so beautiful. I feel like my connection to Barcelona, I feel like it runs deep. My dad was allegedly conceived in Barcelona. My grandparents lived here in the 60s, or my grandfather was stationed here when he was in the Navy, and my grandmother, I guess, came to visit or was here for an extended period of time. And Spain is where my dad was conceived, so I feel like it's part of my origin story too. Um, but the lore for this is strange because apparently my grandmother told me this story. And I think she told me a few times, but after she passed away, I, told my dad this. I told other people in my family, and apparently I'm the only person who knows this story. So I'm not really sure. Like, people have said, like, oh, like, your grandmother could exaggerate, but I'm like, that's such a random thing to even exaggerate. So I've always felt connected to Spain, and I feel like even being here, I'm like, yeah, I could have gotten pregnant in Spain too. Okay, like the people, the men, they're just beautiful, very clean. Everybody smells really good, and I just feel like I feel encouraged to get myself together, keep myself together. So I can only imagine what it was probably like back then. Um, but this has been such a great trip so far, and you know, I came here very much trying to, I guess, reconnect. And I feel like, when you make a decision in life, there's always like a version of you who's living out that decision you may have not, that path you may have not gone down. And, I did get a scholarship to go to a school here in Spain last year. And I turned it down because I was like, things are going well at work. Let me see if I can grow there. Like, I wanted to see, like, what that path would look like. And we're here in Spain now. And, I have just been wondering, like, what is that version of Xavier that did go to Spain, did go to school? Because I feel like even being here just for like 2 days, it's beautiful. And I can definitely see myself being here for an extended period of time. So, sometimes you do have to like go down the wrong path for a while before you realize, that that's not the path for you. But I think like one skill that I'm trying to hone in on is like not spending too much time going down what would be the wrong path, or just like recognizing earlier that I don't feel connected to whatever path I'm walking down. And I was talking to my mom yesterday about like just where I am in my career and everything, and she was just like, well, don't get discouraged. And I'm like, I'm not necessarily discouraged from continuing down like this path that I've been trying to blaze through, but I am the type of person where I feel like, some things are just meant to be and some things are not. And some things like careers have a lot of different versions. Like, I feel like we are kind of trained to think like, oh, like I went to school for this, I get a job in this, and that's the same thing I do for the rest of my life. And I'm an artist, so in my head, I'm like, that was never gonna be the life I lived. And I've been having to, I guess, like reconcile with that. Like, oh, like I went to art school. My college didn't even have grades. So the idea that I would just be able to get these jobs and like work this very linear career, I just feel like I'm like having to reset my expectations. And I feel like in doing that, it's freeing me up to be more open minded to what my career or careers will look like. And so, I was just telling my mom that, like, um, my path may take some different deviations, but I'm like, once I keep getting told no, 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 it's like, okay, yeah, I can keep trying and try to persevere and go through that. But I could also take it as a sign that that's just not actually the path that's aligned for me anymore. Or it just may take a lot longer. And I'm a triple fire sign. Like, I am trying to be on the go. Like, I like movement. I like, put it in. I want to plant a seed, plant a bunch of seeds, and then I may come back, circle it back around. But if I'm coming back and I'm still just getting like a couple leaves, like I need a forest. So, I'm trying to be patient with things, but it is just like, I just want to go where the opportunities are. And if my opportunities are somewhere else, if they're in a different country, I'm definitely open to that. Okay. So, all that to say, go do whatever makes sense for you. Like, go whatever path you want to go down. And, you always can take and consider the advice of people who you trust. But you just have to understand that people can only give you what they have. So, if they have lived a more traditional life, then they can give you the best perspective of that, but that may just not align with you. Maybe that was never meant for you. And if you feel like you keep getting, these obstacles or things are just like randomly not working out, that may just be a sign that you may want to consider a different path. And things also go in phases, so it just may not be your time for whatever that thing is. And sometimes you just have to be open-minded and allow the path to lead you, and you just walk in whatever direction feels the most right for you.
Message.
So we're going to close out today's sermon with an A and B selection from our choir. But anyway, stay tuned. We're about to get to the coast. I'm so excited. I'm feeling coastal. I'm feeling tropical. So here we go. Bye-bye.